Hello, this is Lisa McQuade, Lone Star College, University Park, professor in kinesiology. I'm here to offer up an opportunity to do some chair yoga, which might be really helpful for those of you who've been sitting at your desk. Things that you can use today, if you have a strap, a belt, or any like a bathroom robe belt, or a hand towel, these can be really helpful for you to do some yoga. So, and a comfortable chair. This one is not as sturdy as I like it. Something that's pretty sturdy for you to sit on. So we'll get started with just an attunement. So find a place where you feel grounded in your feet, lift up through the crown of the head, and let your eyes close. Relax your palms either up or down, whatever feels right for you, and then let your eyes close. Just take a moment here to feel grounded into the feet, and maybe notice the heaviness of your thighs, and release the tension out of your shoulders. You roll the shoulders up to your ears and let the scapula fall down. And start to notice where you're holding tension. Let it go without judgment. And just start to breathe. Just bringing awareness to that breath. Deep inhale. Feel it lift up from the bowl of pelvis up to the heart space, all the way through to the crown of your head. Feel it letting go from the head to the heart to the bowl of pelvis. And also feeling it expand around your side ribs. And bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment, just hold it in tension to kind of take this next 30 minutes to take care of yourself. Thank you for allowing me to lead you. All right, so we'll start with just lifting one leg up. And just interlace your fingers to the back of that thigh. And just move through the knee joint gently. And then let it circle around at the ankle, other direction. And give us some wiggles in your toes. Spread that out, and then wiggle it and spread it out. Maybe point away, draw the heel in. Good. And then if you're able to, if you have a hip issue, then you don't want to lift, okay? But if you're able to, go ahead and reach for that foot and just gently rock a little. Okay, so if you have hip replacement, you want to keep your foot on down here. Okay. Good, and then fold. Maybe you're going to stay here. Maybe you're just going to let that ankle relax on your thigh. Nice long trunk. Maybe you're going to lift more. Maybe you're going to cradle that leg and bring it around in. Only do what you can. Again, it's not worth rounding your back here. Nice long trunk. You don't have to bring that leg up. Hold on to the shin, give an easeful shake. Good, and then place that foot on down. Okay, we're going to hold on to the sides here and then lift the leg and just a little bit of circle around the hip and then let it go in the other direction. Good, then let that leg go. We'll go the other leg, interlace the fingers back to the thigh, and moving through the knee joint. Good, and then circle around the ankle, other direction. Wiggle the toes, feather them out, wiggle that feather. Stretch it out, point down, heel away, point down, heel away. Good, and then, so maybe you can bring it across. And if you have hip replacement, not something to do here. Lift and gently rock if you're able to. And then lift up the seat and hold, maybe cradling the leg without rounding the back. Hold the shin, give the knees a shake, and let that leg go down. Just hold on to the edges of your chair, lifting through the trunk, and then circle around the hip. Let it go in the other direction. Good, and release. Take a moment to notice the knees and the hips. And then drop the shoulders on down, reach the fingers away. Inhale and bring those arms all the way up over the head. And bring one arm down and just fold over to the side. Come back to center and go to the other side. Feel free to close your eyes. Back up. And fold. And up. And fold. Bring it up. This time we're going to hold. Keep your sits bones rooted down, fold it to the side. Keep the lower arm down as you lift the trunk. Place the hand at the side of your head and drop your ear down towards your shoulder. Maybe draw the chin up a bit. Good, and release both arms down, chin towards your chest. Lift the crown of the head tall, sweep the arms up. And go on over to the other side, holding, but breathing. And lift. Hand to the side of the head. Bring your ear down to the shoulder. Maybe lift the chin up a bit. And release. Nice long trunk, chin towards your chest, jaw and elbow. And lift up the pad of the waist. Okay, go ahead and bring those arms in. Let your fingers hold onto your shoulders and just roll through the shoulders. Big rolls forward. And then big rolls back. Let yourself rock a little side to side. Good, again. Elbows and wrists. Direction. Wiggling the fingers. Good, and then drop them down. Inhale up. Let your fingers make a little beak. Moving through the wrists and open it out. And up. Two little lovebirds and out. One more. And out. Hold here. Good. Then open out. And close tight like a paw. And claw. And paw. And claw. Good. Then shake it out. And then release. Spinal twist. Sweep the arms up. Go ahead and bring one arm down, cross the other hand to the outside of the leg, lift up out your waist as you rotate back. Keep the twist from the shoulders down, look over your front shoulder, so looking forward towards me. Bring the ear down to the shoulder, lift up through the throat. Good, crown the head tall, and return. Drop the arms down, inhale up. Exhale, rotating to the other side, one arm back behind you, one hand to the outside of the leg, waist for your shoulder, back behind you. Stretch your eyes. And look over your front shoulder, ear down towards that shoulder, and lift up through the throat. And return. Come down onto your forearms, onto your thighs, and just round out your back. If you have osteoporosis, stay in spinal extension, no rounding. Inhale and open through the chest. Exhale and round the back. Inhale and open through the chest. And exhale, round the back. And come into neutral and lift your trunk. You can take your feet out as wide and then from here, you might get a nice stretch here. You might lean a little forward, hands to the thighs. Feel it on your inner thighs, never pushing down, just gently. Good, and then lift the trunk. You'll do more, so if you need more, don't worry about that. Slide yourself so your hips are to the edge of your seat and extend out one leg. Move your toes to your shins, the knee can be soft, and just kind of reach forward. Okay, so here's where you could use a strap. You could take that strap and just place it at your foot and just gently give a little tug. Okay. You can also just simply use your body and just hinge. You don't have to reach for the foot. You don't have to touch it. Okay. Lifting the trunk and bring that leg on up. And then take it, the ankle above the other knee. Root down into your hips, lift up through your trunk, and then start to hinge forward. Let this toe move towards your shin. You should feel this through the glutes, the back here of the buttocks. And then lift and release that foot. Take a moment to be still. Notice the difference between the right and left side. We'll go to the other side, extend that leg out, lift up out of your waist. You could use that strap, or you could just reach forward, not having to touch. And then lift. Bring that knee up. Bringing the ankle above the knee, toes move to the shin, lift up out of your waist, never pressing down on the knee, maybe up here above the knee on the inner thigh, and the ankle, and hinge from the hip, keep your trunk in extension, nice and long, never pulling in the back. Then inhale and release. Going to take that strap, or you can use your towel. I'm just going to double this up so it makes less noise. And then reach straight up, maybe draw yourself into the chair a little bit more. And then give a little tug, roll the shoulders down. Root down with the hips, fold to the side. Stay here and breathe. So you're opening the side of the body. And then return. Bring it down and notice the difference, the right and left side. And inhale, lift. And exhale, fold over to your other side. Root it down into the hips. Breathe and open the side ribs. Root down into the feet and return and release. Okay, bring the hands back behind you, roll the shoulders down, reach those arms away, and breathe. Okay, and letting go, release, smooth through the fingers, and we'll move into some standing work that you can do. You can use your chair here, or you can use your desk. So whatever height you want it. So you could, again, be on the other side of the chair on the smaller side of the chair, the lower side of the chair. So we'll start with downward dog. So come into this length through your trunk, hinge from your hips, send your hips on back. And then reach for the chair wherever you like it. Maybe walk those hands forward or walk the feet back. Bend one knee. Kind of feel that opening through the extended leg. And then switch other side. And then soften both knees. Lengthen the hips. Are going up, let both legs get longer, they don't have to be straight. yourself back up. And lift. Okay. And then take a leg back. And you could turn this chair around and do it with this version. So I'm going to switch legs so that you'll see this better. So we're going to move into a rotated triangle. So lift up at your waist. Hinge your hip back. And then just place your forearm on the leg that's behind you. That arm's going to go across the chair or your desk. And let your other arm go around to go back and then start to squeeze the inner thighs and rotate towards the front leg side. And then choose to lift the arm up. Come back around. And just soften the knee. And then switch. Got the leg back, it's only about 3/4 length. Lift up out of the waist, hinge from your hip. Forearm coming down, the other hand goes to the low back and squeeze the inner thighs as you rotate around. Lift the arm up if you'd like. And then returning, unwind, and step forward. So this next one you can do, keep your foot on the ground. We'll move into a balancing pose. So you could keep your foot on the ground, just simply turning out. You can use the chair to help your balance here. Okay. Or alternatively, you could simply come close to the chair, place your foot out on top of the chair, and then reach the arms on it. So think about lifting up through the hips. You'll get a nice opening through the inner thighs, and you're still working on balance. And then letting that go, and release. Again, so you could choose any way that you want to do this. You could just use the chair to give you some balance. Like it would be a wall. So just hang there or better here this way. The side of the chair to your hip. Or alternatively, stand tall, onto the chair, opening through the hips. Balance through these hips, drop the arms down to this, sweep those arms on up. They can be out wide, whatever happens for your shoulders. And breathe. Yep. Mindfully releasing. Let go. Yep. Or I'm moving the hips flexors, you're using the chair here. So to move into a warrior shape, send your legs over to the side and let your hip be over the side a little bit. And then slide the foot on back. Okay. Get your shoulders right over your hips, lift up out of the waist, and then sweep the arm up. So you've got this back arm giving you stability here. And then just hold to the back of the chair. And then return. You can scooch out and plant the back foot down, have the chair supporting you. Take the arms out, look forward for warrior two, just opening the pieces up. Chair giving you support. And release. Bring the legs back in. We'll go to the other side, just rotating over. One. Half of your hip on the chair, half of it off the chair. And back, bring the ball of the foot back, keeping those hips forward here for this variation of your crescent lunge. Your shoulders are right over your hips. You feel this right here in your sublunar, a little bit of the glutes. Drop the arm down and sweep the arm up. You've got this back arm giving you support. And you can fold over. And and return, release to go into warrior two. Scoot back just a bit, plant your foot down at 45 back here, open through the hips, focus over the front middle fingers. And then bring the hands on down, back to center. We'll complete with the goddess pose. So you can use the chair here for you, scooch out to the edges, take your feet out to the side, open through the inner thighs, and drop the arms down, sweep the arms up, and exhale, feather out the fingers, and breathe. Letting that go, pull the legs back together. And just take a moment to feel. Bring hands right center, hold gratitude for your short time of taking care of yourself. It's worth every moment. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. I hope this has been helpful to you. Again, this is Lisa McQuade, Lone Star College, University Park.